Hello there, it is me, Shrimpchu. Another speed build in The Sims 4. Who would have guessed? So lilsimsie's doing a December shell challenge, and this is it. I have made it into a breakfasty place. It's a bright themed breakfasty place, as the title may imply. There's a lot of blues, yellows, a little bit of orange. There's also a hidden secret room for amusement and just quirky detail only that features in near the stairs, but no spoilers on what that exactly is. You'll just have to, watch the video or get it on the gallery, or or not care. Like you do you. But woohoo, suspense. But yeah, because I was wanting to build a breakfasty restaurant anyway, because I'm just very much missing being able to go out for breakfast with my friend. Because pre-2020, I used to meet my friend like weekly. And okay, I have seen my friend this year because there was that bit it was still in the UK's first proper lockdown. We're both off work. We live very close together, so we did meet up outside a bit, and she had a dog to walk. But since I moved to an apartment that is less close, aka a bus away from where I had lived, not so much an outdoorsy chill thing. Plus being back to work, it's interacting with other people, and then Anyway, point being, can't do it in real life, miss it. Gonna build it in The Sims, and I have already made the Sim version of me and my friend come here and then sent her the screenshots, and we both just got a little emotional about, we miss pancakes and meeting up and just, yeah. And obviously, realistically speaking, yes, very lucky that that's the biggest problem I'm having in 2020, specific to 2020, but, all things are valid. But look at all the plants. This went from I want to build it bright, I want to shove those dine out like the big pancake and bacon footprints up on the walls. And then as I was, putting all these bright blue tables, I just fell in love with the university stuff in here. It became a sort of, what if there's, little booth tables, and then some taller tables with little bar stools at them, and the big round super social group tables. Just a mixture of different table types and options for, whatever kind of group of friends or family or date or whatever your Sims are brunching, breakfasting for. But also, I started putting in plants. And then it was yes, the plants will make this very cozy. And it could be one of those places that's just crawling with plants and decor, and it's just cozy and bright at the same time is basically the intent. Oh yes, there's an outdoor area, which is quite nice. I used the little sort of fence lattice trick, which is always fun to do, to make, it's not a truly sheltered thing. This is a good weather only outdoor seating area, but it is nice and it is an aesthetic. And of course right next to a kids play area, because this is a family friendly breakfasty brunch place. When you're here eating your pancakes, maybe you want to shove the kid off to the swings to be shoo. Oh yeah, I tried to see if I wanted to use, the glass floor piece that came with island living, because I was do I maybe want to make this a sheltered thing, and also I like the idea of it being properly sheltered, so year round sit there. I was not this build, no, this is going to be the nice weather outdoor area. And hey, in my little gallery description I was if your Sim can't muster up the energy to cook breakfast for their 8 children, they can come here. They can let the kids go out in the playground, and they can just be someone else cook, please, please. Or if they just don't want to cook for themselves. That's the beautiful thing about restaurants. I got very excited with placing those cupcakes there. And just for some of the decor, you may want to place this, if you want to place this, but move objects on, it might be an idea. There's not too much out there that shouldn't appear, but I think there's a few chairs at risk, and just some of the paintings a little close together like that. And of course I put a lot of scenery ones in the kitchen, because it's like, okay, they're not gonna have a window because it's a kitchen, but they can have some pretty scenery to, keep them feeling happy and inspired while they're cooking, and hopefully, they'll be reasonably happy employees. Okay, this water pitcher, as much as I appreciate it as a concept here, just no, that doesn't stay. Mostly because I finally find the base game, like, condiments item that I absolutely could not find for ages, and I was like, what? And I forgot it wasn't with Dine Out, because I was trying to search through Dine Out once I couldn't find it just generally in the, like, clutter and sculpture section. So I was like, am I blind? I know it exists. And then eventually I did find it. I was like, yay! So it goes out on all the tables. It's not that one, but that there one does stay outside. And of course, when you have no storage space, you should absolutely store a bunch of sacks, boxes, and a barrel on top of the fridge. And I'm loving the plates being able to be in the counters and the shelves. So it is like a actual kitchen, like in a restaurant with all the shelves for all the plates. And I had fun lining up my wall-based kitchen utensils. I was like, this is a nice smooth layout of stuff and things. Those paintings bugged me because I was like, I like them, they'll go here, but you can't size them up without them going giant. And I was just like, great. Also, I have like fully play tested this. I even like set up its menu for breakfastiness and its uniforms. I don't entirely know how much that gets saved in through the gallery, but I think maybe the uniforms maybe do, because I place it down. I place it down in another save file, and they sell the same uniforms, so I'm hoping. But yeah, just everything's functional, everything works. There's no weird things blocking the bathroom door, the tables aren't like too close together or something. Not that they look like they are, but you know. The Sims are like, yes, we can walk here, we can do this. Oh yeah, I forgot, I tried to use that little menu because I was like, yes, every table should have a menu. And then when I find that base game condiment thing, it has a menu included in it, so yeah, don't need that little menu there, but it has its little moment here and now. I kind of don't mind that we didn't end up using it because it just seems a little like both plain yet fancy, which isn't the vibe here. I don't know how you guys are doing this beautiful mid-December time, but I feel like I have just decided to have all the emotions. I started watching The Mandalorian, and I've just had I've caught up sort of from Friday to Wednesday. I've watched season 1 and caught up to season 2 as far as the episode titled The Tragedy. No spoilers, just that's where I've got to. I can't remember if that's episode 13 or 14, overall, but that's what I got. And I just had a few days of my friends being like, ah yes, the most recent one, The Tragedy, and I'm like, oh no, what? So there are some emotions involved there. There are some emotions in Can December End, which, yeah, sure, maybe some of that's fueled by general 2020-ness, but mostly that's just Christmas in retail talking. I mean, it's been as good as it can be with everything considered, but just, yeah. I am tired, and that is normal for this time of year. This is the secret room, guys. This is the secret room. But tell me, how are you guys doing December? Are you guys working either, out there, at home? Are you guys furloughed? Are you guys what up? What life? That's right. We have a cat having its dinner in the little secret room beside the stairs, and you would never know about it unless you sit at that specific table. It's a hidden, sneaky little quirk of that table that, for the kids at heart, for me going, oh, that's cool. Because I did have a bit of a dilemma for how am I going to use this room, this little space, because I didn't want to just wall it off and be like, I'm not using this. Because I'm like, no. It's not my fault. I wanted to place the stairs as close into a wall, but I couldn't actually get them against a wall. No, we will make use of the space. And we did. It's not quite, the rubber duck hidden around the house, or a flamingo hidden around the house or anything, but it's a nice little detail in this, cheerful, cozy place. They're like, hey, look, yeah, the cat. And, you know, I imagine the staff naming it, and, you know, they maybe refer to it, but refer to the cat by name, and, you know, what they're eating, and, oh, has the cat ate yet, and all that, but without ever saying the cat or referring to exactly what they're referring to. So it's a bit of an inside joke. People who come to the restaurant who are maybe regulars and have sat there and know that, you know, let's say they name the cat, like, what would they name the cat? Binks. You know, let's say it's Binks, and they're like, oh yeah, has Binks ate yet? And they're like, oh, Binks is having this for breakfast today, or whatever. And, you know, other customers might be like, are they talking about someone they know or a pet they have or something? But people who've sat there and regulars, they know the secret. They're all in on this little wonderful joke. And I've never been happier to use half walls by stairs than I was when I was like, hey, I could put the plants here. Continue the plant trend. Like I said, a cozy plant trend. Cozy and bright. And the lights are gonna match as well. And yes, I put the cloud light in the bathroom, okay? I was like, it's already got walls like a forest. It makes sense. I had such a dilemma with the fencing. I was like, I like too many, but then there's some that are like kind of nice but aren't quite the right shade. The one that, I don't know if it's the backyard fence, the one that has like just horizontal planks and a gap, and then the one bit going along the top, I was very tempted to use, and I feel like in a different build I would have, but ultimately that one there just spoke to me more. Like, it was more open. And this isn't trying to be closed off, this is just trying to be like designed. Much like the little fence around the path. It's a design feature, not a restriction. All the lighting. And these are the only times I go, why can't we draw fences right to the edge of the lot, please? But such is The Sims. And I mean, I suppose they kind of look like statement pieces, having the fence with the light and just there before the path, like, widens slightly. Maybe that does work. Yeah. And, you know, nice signs everywhere telling you about, you know, the special breads they have with their breakfast. And, you know, the menu right there on the wall by the door, because I do love when places have a menu, like in their window or something, and you can sort of have a look before you decide whether you're going in or not. Because as an indecisive and slightly picky eater, that's quite nice. And I mean, I'm the kind of person who Googles, if I've ever been to a place, I'll try to Google the menu beforehand, just because I'm like, I want to make sure there's something I like, or something that sounds nice I can try. So I'm not like insanely picky, but I'm picky enough that I'm like, yes. Oh yeah, plenty of plants outside and some seating outside, because, you know, maybe you're meeting your friend here, and your friend hasn't got here yet. You can just sit outside and wait. Or, you know, maybe there's the neighborhood stray cats come by to say hi, and you'd be like, yes, hello, we'll chill here while we wait. Or maybe you just, maybe you really love this place's pancakes, but it's a really busy day, there's too many people, and you're like, nope, can I take my pancakes to go? And you just sit outside eating your pancakes. Now I kind of wish you could get takeaway from the restaurants. Oh well. You know what? I didn't think about this while building it, but the use of this rock wall kind of makes me think this place has vaguely refurbished, like, grandparents' house vibes. I don't know if that's accurate. I don't know if that's just how I feel right now at the moment of narration, and is not actually how I feel overall. But either way, thank you for watching. Feel free to check out any of my other build videos. I have a growing variety of other Sims content and some general variety content, so if you like my ramble, feel free to check out anything you wanna, and have a wonderful day!